And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Titan Quest: The Loot Grind. We are here on episode number 203 of the series. Do appreciate everybody who has come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today, this is a bookmarker episode, of course. Because hopefully tomorrow, Monday, we will be returning to Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. Getting the plot moved along with Ishtar in Eternal Embers. Getting more of that stuff done. Finally got all the this past week and today. Got all the transfer area stuff processed. So did a little bit of rearranging here with the steel ingots. These guys, of course, were formerly over here on Bag 9. I don't know how I said. I got my getting all my terms mixed up. But yeah, all this stuff here used to be over here on Bag 3, where those 58 black steel ingots are, and I got a little bit of them sorted out. Trying to also figure out what we're going to do today, and poking around at my stuff. Got a couple things here for Eternal Embers right there, and some stuff right here too. But I was thinking, taking a look-see at the stuff. Let's see. Really need to get some better cold essences. I also need to get... we could probably work on that another time. I was thinking we need to get some more Ether, some more Dragon Blood, and Golem Hearts, as well as Fungoids, spores. So what I've been thinking is that we can do some work in Ragnarok, doing that, trying to get some stuff there. Yeah, if we could get... so it'd be nice if we could get some better cold essences, but for the moment, we will worry about some Dragon's Blood and some Ether. And we got a good place to go. Oh, and the Golem Hearts too. So we could go do that. Or we'll go do that, farm the Glade and Mimer's Maze and that sort of stuff. Go through the run of oh, it's actually a pretty darn good idea now that I think about it. Gotta let the thing do its thing. Come on, do your thing. There we go. There we go. Wait, am I? Typical. Forgot to... Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, so yeah. Let's see, we were last here in Temple of Marduk, so... Probably a thing to do is north, Jotunheim. Oh, need to get our potions. Don't want to spend money fruitlessly getting our stuff. Be able to get some cold essences off the regular Jotuns there too. We'll just head over here to the... I know it'd be faster to do it like the personal portal stone, but I'd feel a little bit safer doing it like this. Head over here to Asgard and pick up our stuff. Oh, we could also excuse me. Pick up a little bit more loot, too. Battle awareness. go ahead here. We will visit our downtrodden.
Just help yourself, will you?
Our downtrodden, what's it guy right here? Our
Have a nice day.
caravan driver.
Operator.
Did it. Jotunheim. Just like, wait a minute. Can also do the fungoids too. Hooray! Might be able to get a coalescence off this Rimtiz that's up here too. There's the Rimtiz. Come on. There we go. Smack some sense into that warg.
Not enough energy.
Drop something. Persephone's tear. Bad ladies, double the fun. Alright, getting some more Electrum though. We may have to go decurse ourselves from getting Electrum. Down, one to go. Two down. There we go. Fungoids. What is that? What in the heck is that? Stupid warg, get off my arse. Push that back a little bit. Hooray. I'd be thankful for some virtual botanical brethren in such a way. Excuse me, dame, you are going to pay for killing me. Wait a minute, I think I might actually have this. just made himself a little happier with some exploratory OCDery. I think it'll be just logistically easier to try to focus a little bit more on trying to get the stuff that we can really get, or really want to get. Primarily be Dragon's Blood and the Gold Hearts. I'll take them fungal spores. Come on. Getting as much Electrum as we can. Stupid me. Part of the reason why I want to make sure I decant myself of curses, especially before going and facing off against Mimer in his maze. Just wanted to remind myself how close I was to the rebirth fountain. Not gonna stop me, not gonna stop me. Ah! I literally walked right into that. Yarans, give me your loot. Nice try, Dames. Let's be smart, guys. Partly to save myself some trouble here. Back to here to Helos, and we will decant ourselves, or decurse ourselves. There we go, not decant. So we're up a little bit on Electrum, and I'm not gonna complain about that too much. him accidentally clicking on Atlantis and all that. And I was like, why? Why? I just thought of something for, speaking of Atlantis, I don't think there's I know that for Legendary I'm missing something. But I don't know what it is. So let's try to work smarter here. We'll focus on Dragon's Blood. We'll just, oh, hello. Do this one little bit at a time. Stuff here. Snakes. So, not having done this area in a while, I know there's some dragons in this area. Wanting to remind myself where they all are. I know that there's a couple over here on the Silver Shore once we get done with Nidhogg. These guys have a chance of dropping the maggots, and they have a chance of dropping eaters. Not bad. Yes! There we go! Got one legendary Dragon's Blood. Hooray! Sorry, virtual botanical brethren. You are botanical brethren away. To the Nidhogg, to the Nidhogg, after I
Need more energy.
break some snakes. I just noticed the webbing down his right legs, on his feet of his right legs, and yeah, definitely on his left now. I can't believe I just noticed that. I've bashed this guy, gaming gods know how many times. Okay, let's crack the orb. Bash the beetles, bash the beetles, the beetles, bash the beetles. Venom sack. No magnets, please give liters. I need Shalloot.
Need more energy.
Let's see here. Where? Come on. Just forgot about the audio effects there. Off my butt stames. Trying to see if these kelpies won't potentially cough up cold essence. Come on. That would be a thing to do. Just had the idea, guys, of potentially for getting more cold essences instead of doing the Rhine route, perhaps going and doing Utgard. Thinking that since I got a little bit of exploratory OCD already done there in the deep forest, I figured I'd come double check along in here to see if I can't potentially get a little bit more, and I am. For some of our old characters way back. to on the outside of Scandia there, as well as on the Rainbow Bridge to Utgard, of how we'd be able to glitch through part of the dock or part of the Rainbow Bridge there, and be able to make the get more exploratory. And that's got me thinking back to the trailer, the TQ, the reveal trailer. It was released it's been almost 2 years now. Jeez, freaking Louise. But the TQ2 release trailer, where actually, let's quickly head over to the east and do a quick sail, shall we? But and we see the three fates, and how they do their, I know we've discussed this before. Web of Quilong Qui. But how those flags are going backwards. They're flying backwards. But how the vengeance what's her face got a Nemesis, there we go. Nemesis is doing her thing.
All right, here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
No, I did not want to sell that. Give it back, thank you. And how let's see here, quickly do that.
My pleasure. Do come back. Blah, blah, blah.
Ah, my friend. You look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders?
Give me 27 million gold. 28 million gold without having to me pay taxes on it would be swell right about now. The equivalent of 28 million gold.
Farewell.
The best scrolls and potions and so on and so forth. You know how it goes.
Let's see what stuff is here. Not bad. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Alright.
My pleasure.
Do come back. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go ahead and reset. I'm gonna quickly go use the little trees room, guys. BRB. Just a second. Sorry about that, guys, but really had to go, so. Yeah, I found again, you know, me personally, not until, of course, TQ2 actually gets released. Well, we actually know more about the plot. But, my personal theory is, it was perfectly timed on the game's part for the thing there. My theory is that, the cinematics that we get for the trailer is that we're seeing General Leonidas, you know, returning back to Sparta. You know, it's you know, we the hero have done our work in the world, and you know, he's heading back home to Sparta. And of course, then it happens that, you know, Nemesis shows up to Sparta. You know, she starts wreaking havoc as she's pulling a Hades. And all that. She's taking, you know, an opportunity here. And we, of course, as a character, must pick up the sword and go from there. I know that THQ Nordic's done some stuff related to getting the game done, and you know, having a beta that covers, you know, the part of the intro. Like I said, from what I've seen, I'm glad they've been trying to keep some of the original spirit of TQ1 in the design for TQ2. Now that is, excuse me, one of the things I remember from I remember from 2 years ago now, the THQ Nordic showcase video where they had
Not enough energy.
you know, it's the start of the trailer. You know, it looks like, you know, a Greek, you know, RPG sort of thing. Not sure quite what sort of Greek RPG, but it could be, you know, something interesting to play. And of course, it's revealed to be TQ2. Have a reaction. I'll put a link in the description for Kerplunk's reaction video to that, as well as the trailer that the THQ Nordic released. difficulty, you know, the no near that, you know, just passed here. Well, of Destiny. It's one of those things that, you know, it's the similar thing, it's, you know, the powers, you know, the mythological powers that, you know, govern, you know, one's destiny. Take that, you big jerk! I might hold on to that ring. Desktop audio mute, so as that we do that. Rigid carapace. There we go. Boils. There you are. I was like, I know you're up here somewhere. Hello? Come here, Kelpie. There, silly lady. Typical. Re-enable audio there, but yeah, it's when I remember waking up and sorry, I really had to stretch my trunk and my limbs. I remember pulling out my phone and you know, waking up, it was like, time to wake up tree, and woke up, pulled out phone. One of the first things in my feed, Google feed, was THQ Showcase Titan Quest 2 announced. I was like, wait, what? Because I knew, of course, I was going to miss it. Like, I gotta see this. What in the heck is it? Of course, saw the trailer and I was like, it's happening. Oh, coral fragments. That's what I'm thinking of for Atlantis. Here we are. I'm trying to remember what, or it should be coral fragments for Atlantis. Legendary. If we don't get any more dragon's blood, we might restart the game and double check. Excuse me. Excuse me. And even though I've been getting some rest, it's extra rest, it's still feel tired as heck. Let me give it one more cycle. I'll have to see. Yeah, we'll give it one more cycle. Because I was, of course, yawning and fighting at the same time. It's not in a good position to recover that. Gosh darn. Brr. Come on. Get the root there, tree. Good in it. I was thinking, go all the way through, tree. You can do it. I was like, you need to go right, then you get to go all the way down. Excuse me. Put your headphones back on. Did it. to do. Oh! Ooh! I think I should have that. Name looks familiar. Yeah. Yeah, I do have this. I do have this. I did recognize it. Hooray! Excuse me. We'll just run the gauntlet of these guys. Got the desktop sounds muted again, because of course the audio stuff. There we go. Jerks! Run all that way again just to get a couple dragon boys. You know, all I wanted to do was get a little bit of dragon's blood, but no. They say, we're gonna mess with this Sunian tree guy who's in a human suit, and we're gonna bash the sucker's brains out. Actually, why am I going the long way? Let's go the easy way. Death! Why am I doing it the hard way when I could do it the easy way? Behold, the easy way. Head up here where the other couple dragons spawn are. Hello. Where are you? Up there you are. Oh yeah, the critters in this game to love to wander around. Bye. You don't get to say bye. You don't get to say bye, Betty, through your death. You don't get to do that. Okay. So we'll do one more cycle here. Wait for the thing to do its thing. Because I really think I have a theory on why stuff isn't working the way it should. There we go. Battle awareness tree, don't be a dum-dum. So I myself, I know that some people would really like you know, TQ2 to come out PDQ. But having seen what's been happening with Paradox, with the rushed development of City Skylines 2, and the initial release of, or the initial announcement of Prison Architect 2, and then of course Paradox, parting ways with Double Eleven, the developer of both, or at least the second developer of OG Prison Architect 1, how they Double 11, how they were able to see how Double 11, of course, was able to get the rights for Prison Architect, and then of course they were done in with they went and worked with Paradox on more PA1 stuff. And of course, we got an eater. Now, of course, that didn't pan out as could have been desired. Another eater. So part of me, as I've said, me personally, I wouldn't mind a free release of stuff for TQ1 here. More, not one rut, but more equipment, more difficulty. Poison coming out of your butt there, Mr. Nidhogg. So another level boost. Level boost, more skills, more armor, mythic difficulty. But one can dream. Do a quick gander at looks like pull up Steam and after break here in a few moments. Come on. Go. Seeing that 3001 damage there, that's got me thinking of Arthur C. Clarke's third law is any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I forget who the guy it's named after, but says any sufficiently rationalized magic is indistinguishable from technology. There, madam. Alright, let's see. Let's quickly head over here to the east. And we will quickly sell off stuff. Yeah, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Do that. Oh, 60. Oh, that too.
Run along.
Trust me, your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounded suspicious, didn't it? May your path always be
Do you
even.
need something? I don't have all day.
Run along, I know. Alright, we'll go ahead and here take a quick little break, guys. So yeah, let's everybody go and stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, Tree is back. So, just quickly went ahead here and double checking stuff. So it is the Basilisk, it's the Basilisk and Coral Fragments. We are lacking for legendaries, so I've gone ahead and just moved the Eternal Embers stuff I've got over here to bag 6 temporarily. It'll eventually get all moved back over here to bag 5. So as that we can eventually, get it to where we can see all the stuff. And I'm thinking, maybe potentially, of well, maybe not. Yeah, it's actually, it's keep it the way it is, because we got for 7 got IT, Mortal Throne, Ragnarok, Eternal Ember, Slant, Atlantis. So like I said, that's the stuff is in there. Just a second here, I'm gonna quickly re-break. Quickly pull this stuff up on the TQ wiki. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see. West wiki. Let's see. Let's see here. Stupid advert. Let's see. Formula. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Lesser, greater, divine. Blah, blah, blah. Artifact. Go away, advert. Yeah, the following artifacts were planned to be added in the Atlantis DLC: Foam of Tethys, Pride of Atlantis, Scale of Tiamat, Halo of Eos, Melquartz, Oil, and Broma Theon. They have bitmaps and names, but are copies of Ragnarok artifacts and don't drop over 3 without specific names and bitmaps. We might expect to see them in a future patch. So, like I said, that's one of those things that I would love to have. As it's for me at least. I'll make sure to have a link of both to the artifact and to the formula in the link description. But for me at least, it makes heck of a lot of sense. If I was, of course, any managerial position with THQ Nordic, even though Pieces Interactive has, unfortunately, of course, been shut down, and I know that they're one of the main contributing things. It's Pieces Interactive and all that. Me personally, I would say, maybe, say a couple months out at the earliest, do a, what, I could see them taking it both ways, doing it, this is just, me wishing, well on rut, of course, Excuse me, but it felt good. Having, final patch or DLC, it's like, if they really, I don't think they'll need them. I don't think that they need the money, or at least that's would be my, to help. I don't think they are in need of the money. But if I were them, if I wanted to really help, as a part of the marketing for TQ2, is that we're going to make sure that TQ1 gives, give them a little bit of a send-off. Orcs and Illiums. That would be part of my marketing strategy. Is like, let's have the remaining contributors who have done stuff for TQ1. Let's have them do up some, do some patchwork. I know we've gone over it before, how both Atlantis and Ragnarok, Eternal Embers, Ragnarok has received very good reviews. How Eternal Embers and Atlantis have not received the best reviews, which is why I personally would make it a patch, a free patch. For bringing in TQ1 to its final update, and bring in like I said, this would be my wish list. Bringing in more overall equipment, more overall sets, more arcane formula, especially the Atlantis stuff. Mythic difficulty, extensions to some areas, especially, the OG game. And that if they did decide to charge for it, I would make it fairly cheap. Maybe $1.99. But honestly, I'd do it as a free patch. Or maybe even a free DLC. Honestly, though, I'd do it as a patch. That's just, of course, as I've said, just me wishing. Come on. Desktop audio. Come on. Well, that's also a little bit of an idea. Kind of getting the urge to go basilisk eye hunting. And coral eye hunting too. You know what? Let's go do that. I'm gonna throw a wrench in our own works. Throw a wrench in our own works, guys. Still got the excuse me, water sound effects going. There, majestic chest. Good, it's not a Loki chest. The Garden of the Hesperides. Wait, do I have golden wings too? Wing membranes? Basilisk eye! Hooray! Hooray! Now the basilisk guy. Just a sec, I'll get the audio back, game audio back on here in a sec, guys. Alright. Also do see what we can get out of Landon too. Or if we have I think we have sufficient wing membranes. But we can always take advantage of the situation to get more. Oh, excuse me, get more. Come on. Excuse me. basilisks over here, as I recall. It's like on one or two, as I recall. Correctly. So Hesperida. Looks like he's wielding an awesome sickle right there, but it could be just a momentary illusion. Yep. Stretch again. Oh, my trunk. Landon. From late on. don't know why. Just seeing the two heads there got me thinking of the three-headed knight from Monty Python's Monty Python and the Holy Grail. But I don't know why I almost said meaning of life. I want to have a new location. Duh! Run. Come up here and reset our spawn point. This bad boy right here. Yeah. Alright, let's get the game going again while we're waiting for it to do its thing. Stretch the roots, tree, stretch the roots. There we go. Whoa, hello. Hello. No, you dum-dum tree. Do not let your go juice overflow onto the floor. Or at least try not to let it overflow too badly. Ugh. Go ahead and see. Battle awareness. Yes. Come on. Yes. Enter, enter, enter. I wish in some ways, killing Skeeters was this easy, but IRL. There are times where Skeeters come and try to get my sap, and I was like, really? Really?
Not enough energy.
I'm suddenly thinking back to, yeah, what's his face, the last Atlantean guy. And just reminded myself of the, some of the stuff here. All right. Stupid skeeters. The basilisk guy. Just quickly make sure there aren't any, what's this here? Basilisks. Along their tree. We'll get rid of these guys. Sorry, exploratory OCD is getting a little bit better of me right in that moment.
need more energy.
I call Donkey Dome. Starting to get a little bit tired here, guys. I think we may. Hello. Might end a little bit early here. So is that I can catch a little bit of extra rest. Yes, I've been getting a lot of rest the last couple days. Yesterday and today. I think we're gonna go ahead here and just a little bit early because, like I said, I'm just feeling real tired. It's been longer than should be necessary. Quite honestly, the work has been running me and my coworkers ragged. So yeah, we'll end slightly early here. That way I can make sure to get things uploaded and blah blah blah. So. For those of you watching here on YouTube at youtube.com/OsageOrangeGame, please remember to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you are watching, also make sure also make sure to follow over on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange. Yeah, well, I hope to catch you guys tomorrow, Monday, for another episode, and Thursday, of course. Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. Monday and Thursday, and next Saturday hopefully we'll have another episode of City Building Saturdays and Pharaoh Cleopatra. And of course, next Sunday we will not have Titan Quest Loot Game, but we will have a Midwestern Minecraft mining live stream. So yeah, do appreciate everybody who's come out. Hope to catch you all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.